Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is August 23rd, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see. I'm going to resize this and maximize this quarterly chart. And what we see is green. The SPY is still green. We still have higher highs, higher lows. We're still above a yearly R1. That's the yearly R1 right there, pivots and all. So the SPY is still looking good for the big picture. And on this quarterly chart. Let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there. On this monthly chart, zoom in here just a little bit, give you a little bit bigger picture. We're still good here. We're still above the 9-10 moving average. That's this blue line, a little bit extended. You know, that's always getting a little scary. You know, when we're extended like that, we kind of expect maybe a pullback may be coming soon. But here we are this month. We are still above a quarterly R1. Didn't quite get to that point yet, and we only have one more full week to see if we're going to actually get there and cross there like we did previous quarter. Well, we still got still got a few more months. Still got another month, but we're still hanging out below there, so we still have room to run because when this thing is pretty bullish, we do usually cross that R1 level and all. We're not quite there yet, so we got to kind of wait and see what's going to happen there. But that's everything. Otherwise, everything is looking good. Let's go ahead and go down to this weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, this was a crazy week, but I always throw that but. We closed right at an R1. We made a new all-time high and all, and we're looking like we're ready to go higher. You know, crazy, 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 crazy. Wow. But that's what I see here. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit more, where we can see, like you can see, that's that. You know, wow. That's all I can say. Wow. All-time high. That's it. That's what we see here on this weekly chart. Let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and see what we see there, and all, and wrap this on up. Again, the only thing last week, if you listen to all the indexes and listen to all these little videos that I do on the Nasdaq, you know, the Nasdaq was showing that we was going to have some weakness. So I kind of expected the drop. I just didn't expect it to be as much. And then I didn't expect us to rebound and make all-time highs. That's what we see here. You know, so the warnings were giving on a different index. Last week, the only thing that we saw here that kind of maybe, let me zoom in a little bit here. On these few days here, we had this piercing pattern at a top. You know, that's what we saw on Friday. And plus, the Nasdaq said we were in a downtrend. So come Monday, you ended up with this doji indecision. Okay, are we going to go down or are we going to reverse? Then on Tuesday, you got a pretty good drop and all, and then you got follow through, but with a pretty good bullish tail on it and all. Then you got another doji and all. You saying. This when it made this bottom, I almost want to say to some people, they were talking about it at work, but I don't talk about the market too much. Only one guy there is I speak to him about me and him might say something every now and then, and he's wanted me to about some crypto stuff and all that I'm looking at, and I'm not in the crypto. Crypto has off subject. Made this bottom here, and I started to say, okay, I think this is the bottom on Wednesday, and then we didn't make the low didn't go as low on this day, and plus we got the doji, and then we got this crazy run back to the upside, and all. That was the big surprise here. Money was made, but wow, that's all I can say, and that's all I really have to share here. Not that much. We had a crazy picture here. We had a crazy week, and all, and this market does look like it's ready to go higher. The thing is, got to be careful. Make sure this wasn't a breakout, fake out, and all. So we did end up coming back below, you know, this previous high here. So be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. That's all I can say, and that's all I really have to share. Just pay attention to your trading plans and your trading strategies that you have in place. They're there to protect you, and you should be okay. All right, that's it. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.